Afternoon, my lovelies. Welcome back to Long Enemy Within War. When last we picked up, we were about to go on an abduction mission with heavy difficulty, so I'm gonna bring two specialists instead of the usual one I bring on a moderate. For those interested, I have a new plan for this. Don't worry. I thought about it and I think I have something that makes sense, but we'll take that later. Let's go to Osaka first. So since I prefer my what are they called? Those things that lead things. Officers. To be infantry. This guy is going to be leading this. So I'm just gonna quickly do this. I have a standard setup for all my troops. Since he's gonna be doing a lot of shooting, he's going to probably get a lot of hurt. So we'll put this on him. This is really important for reasons I'll explain in the game when we're on the tactical map, but I think this is completely invaluable in infantry. And I think I will probably take this as well. Yes, this is good for an infantry. Now here, pick a gunner. And since I'm using the LMG, I think I'll use the flexible one. That makes me move faster. Because ideally, if you're not moving, it's because you're shooting out of their range. This is not really necessary because of the LMG's high ammo capacity. So what I'll do instead is bring one of these and one of these. This guy, he can double act as our support since he's always in the back and he doesn't really need items. He's out of their vision range all the time, ideally. Or he'll die. We'll see. You can customize what the armor tint of your troops are when they start, but unfortunately not their deco, so I have to alter the deco on all of them. Of course, this time it's mostly Rooks. No surprises there. Just picking random ones. And giving them the standard outfit. Oh. A lot of dudettes in my Rookie squad. A lot actually. I don't know who that is. Yes, more dudettes. Oops. I never alter their names or any of their of these settings. I would like it if you could give them a hat, a helmet without changing their hair. Sadly you can't, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. But anyway, this is who they are and what they are, and they get to become new heroes just that way. So that looks good. Let's go get them!
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. Alien activity continues to surge within several major
yes.
cities.
I'm glad I brought an LMG for this map.
To minimizing the spread.
Really, really glad. Wait, what?
This is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky.
Okay.
Reading you 5x5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
So this is a really tricky map normally. Those of you who've seen my first video will know that last time I played this map it went terribly wrong. This time we've got the privilege, I'm not sure, of having the spawn within vision range bug or feature or whatever. This is gonna be fixed in beta 14. They can't spawn inside your vision in beta 14. But they can now. So the question is, do we greed? Because with this we have free flank shots, which will be when free flank shot, which will either hit or miss and then they'll run to cover. And then that person is gonna stand in the open, which we don't like. Nah, I think that's too risky. one move, and we would have the high cover. So what I'm thinking about now is, this is obviously annoying. This is what I mean about breaching the map. On a map like this, breaching the map is really difficult. There's not a lot of high cover. There's this path right here, but other than that, it's all low cover everywhere. And just to add insult to injury, we also hit someone right as we spawn, literally before I've done anything. This illustrates the difference between a map that's easy to breach and whatever this is. This is why we bring flashbangs, to attempt to mitigate the damage from this situation, because it could get pretty ugly. Especially if I move here, I trigger 4 drones over here. That would be bad. But we have to do something. Yes, I realize that. Now he seems to have flanked himself, this guy, and so has he. What the hell?
Roger that.
That's affirmative.
Not the smartest sectoids, these. Not really sure what the... I don't understand this move at all. I mean, I guess technically the AI thinks there's only one enemy, but this is an assault you make when you have Overwatch cover. Anyway, we only have one shot on this guy. So if that misses again, the most risky thing you want to do it first. So we can mitigate whatever damage if she does miss. Because 71 is not a guarantee. You're probably gonna see that later. Go Zao. Yep, that's gonna happen now and then.
Damn it.
Now since we can't shoot that guy again without moving into an exposed area, we either have to leave him here. He's probably gonna run, because he's flanked and he has nowhere to run. Look at this. If we put a soldier, well, we have him here. Where is he gonna go? What's his backup plan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He might move here actually. This is a good move for him. So obviously we want to mitigate the possibility of him doing that. Now who can... and he can see my gunner. Okay. Wow, now I really wish I had the kill on him, because if he couldn't see the gunner, we could use the gunner to suppress from the open. But now he can flank him, or exposed shoot him. So I think I have to flash him, move you here and Overwatch pin him, take this shot with you and flash this guy with you. I really wish we'd gotten that kill now, because this is a lot more problematic now. Oh, we can still make it more problematic. We can miss this guy. It's Hangana. He wouldn't do that to me. This is our super psychic Ed Harris guy from the first mission. This is so sad. So sad. Now, what I could do is I could suppress this guy. This gives him 30 less defense, 30 less aim. And because of the way pistols work in long war, until I have 20% to aim, there are no aim penalties on the rifle. Here, I have a range penalty, because pistols have range penalties in long war. And I actually don't think they can even shoot this far. I think they have a limited range. So this limitation to pistols in long war extends to the enemy. And since sectoids use pistols, they too have range penalties. So what I could do is just suppress him and add a 30 aim penalty to his 30 some aim penalty anyway, and then he can't hit me. Now this is going to be fixed in the next beta, so it is technically a bug. So that would actually be bug exploiting. So I don't think we would do that. But this, if you're wondering why the sectoids aren't that dangerous, that's because their pistols aren't very good in this version. And it will be fixed in beta 14. But I think we should play it fair. And just do the flash on this guy. The flash on this guy. That leaves one shot. I don't have to overwatch this guy when I'm going to flash him anyway. Doesn't matter if he's gonna move or shoot or whatever when he's flashed. It doesn't matter. So this is smack in the middle. Shouldn't aggro anything. I could have grenaded this. Nah. So if you thought the last mission was a bit on the easy side, you were probably right, but don't worry. This looks like it's gonna be more of a challenge. Especially with this goddamn spawn bug. This is this map's version of the bullshit door. Now you can't do anything because the LMG can't shoot in the turn you've moved. So you might as well just hunker. I guess I could have taken a shot with her. Well, there's a very slight chance I could have saved the flash. Which I should of course have taken. Again, 1% plays that are free, might as well take them. Not sure where he went, I'm not sure what you're gonna do now. Yeah, you're an idiot. Nice move. Okay, I heard someone to the left. It sounded like sectoids. I don't think it were drones. We don't want drones. And once we meet some, I'll tell you why. So first we have to find this guy. Again, he's flashed and it extends to his overwatch. So it's a very unlikely shot for him. It can hit. It is definitely possible, but it is unlikely. Oh, he's here. Now our LMG, I can't see him. Ooh, that's bad. See, this is where you miss the standard, the saw, because then I could just move somewhere and suppress him. This is the drawback of the LMG, is that you can't move and suppress. Well, let's deal with this guy first. Righty. Zhao as a kill. Medina, Flores, and Morozova need kills. So I guess I should hunker her, because this is pretty close. 9 range bonus. Okay, it's not that dangerous, but it is pretty dangerous. This guy has 8 health. He's tanky as something very tanky. Don't think you can see him from here, but probably from here. No? Oh. Wow, he's found a really good spot.
Moving out.
What I'm hoping that's gonna happen is that he's gonna move this way next turn, and then hopefully these will have eyes on him, because I'm gonna hunker her, I believe.
I'm on it, Commander. Moving to position.
Maybe I should just draw it back. I mean, maybe he gets frisky and attempts a flank because he can't see all of these people. He knows they're there because this guy saw them. He could move up for a flank, and then if our overwatch doesn't kill him, that might actually be bad. Could move over here. But hunger in half cover is stronger than just standing in full cover. Also, this loses the forward position I have already. I don't like that. Nah, I will hunker.
Covering now.
You can't. So let's see what he does. Good. Very good. Very, 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 very good. Oh, bad. Very, very bad. I can't flank him. I can't do anything about him. He's got the low profile corner. Oh, that is nasty. And those patrols over here are gonna show up at some point. So I'd like to end this quickly if possible.
I'm on it, Commander.
Good to go.
Oh, yeah, that was stupid. I knew I couldn't see him from there. I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I so bad at this game? I think I might actually have to flash this guy one more time. Because if I hunger all of these, he's gonna know he isn't gonna get overwatched by more than 1 or 2 guys. So will he be brave? Maybe he won't.
Reloaded.
On Overwatch.
Good, good.
I'm under fire.
Quite a trigger-happy little sectoid, this guy. Yeah, sadly when enemies spawn in your vision this early in the game, it's pretty impossible to get them meld. But it's no problem, as long as no one dies, it's okay. Now we can control them a little more. We have suppression ready, which means we can set up this flank. But if I move here and suppress him, he's gonna dash away because he knows his flank. But if I move here, I can move here next turn and flank him.
Heading to that location.
And I'm gonna put someone else up here so we have a couple of shots.
Aye, aye, Commander.
As so.
Yes,
Now,
Commander.
if he moves,
That's affirmative.
there's something I want to touch about suppression, which is also why the later tier infantry and other classes, they get access to rifle suppression. Now, with LMGs and saws, when you suppress and the target moves, you get a opportunist suppression overwatch shot on them. So it's essentially a free shot, which is pretty good.
X-ray locked down.
It's like shooting him when he's exposed. I don't think you get the crit, but you definitely get the hit chance. However, this might not be enough to kill him, and with rifle suppression, it's almost never enough to kill him. Now in infantry they do have opportunists themselves, but other classes like Rocketeers don't. So one of the advantages of suppressing and overwatching other people is that if I do this, now if he moves, he's not only going to break the suppression and take 1 overwatch, he's going to take more overwatches. So he has to choose between the 30% aim penalty or taking several overwatches, because if he only breaks the suppression, then he only takes 1 shot. And that might be worth it to gate back his mobility and his aim.
I feel Commander.
But if he has to run 3 overwatches, he might prefer to just stick around.
Roger, you've got my eyes on.
Okay, in this case he'd had to reload because he'd shot twice. But the idea is the same. When you suppress, especially if you're not sure the suppression reaction shot is gonna kill if it hits, just overwatch with some more people. He has the same chance to hit all of them, so if he's gonna kill her, he would have killed him instead, and vice versa. But if he moves, he's gonna be taking a lot more fire.
I'm rolling.
Oh, what the hell am I doing? This isn't a flank? This is.
Heading to that location.
Right, that's what I wanted to do. Don't know why I moved there. So this isn't guaranteed to kill him. So I wonder what are the odds of hitting him from here. High cover is pretty good. Now this is problematic. So preferably... Now what I should have done, of course, instead of doing what I just did, is move her here. She should have been here, then we would have had 2 flank shots and this would have been essentially a guaranteed kill. Now instead I fucked up because I'm an idiot. I'm talking about suppression, I don't know anything about flanks. Don't listen to me. So now we actually have a slight risk that this is gonna fail. Let's see, you were the one with the kill, right? Yes, okay. So let's start with this. Okay.
Nice.
We got lucky.
I'm rolling.
But again, unnecessary risks. Yeah, this time it paid off, but just like the 1% to win, that doesn't cost anything, the 10% to lose for no reason is the equivalent of that in the aliens' favor. And I'm not an alien sympathizer. Or sympathizer, as Beagle likes to call it.
Moving to position.
Heading to that location.
Now this guy's... I would like to have him in high cover somewhere like here. So that with his squad sight, he can see... he's blocked a couple of places, but he can see a lot of the map. If they should show up over here, or if drones fly up here, then we have him ready. In good cover. Again, with drones it might be risky, they could flank. But for everything else...
Covering now.
Roger that. Roger scanning. Scanning.
Hello, trees. Melt is still there. Okay, now he can only shoot if he hasn't moved, and this guy can shoot twice if he doesn't move. So obviously, we'll move forward with the rookies. Now Flores also has a kill, so that's Morozova and Medina. I tried looking up the experience thing in Long War, but I couldn't find anything that explained how experience works. So for now I'm just gonna make sure everyone gets a kill, and I'll just try to deduct it later. What happened in that UFO mission.
That's affirmative.
Because I really don't get it. I really don't get it.
That's affirmative. Moving.
Okay. Do we move you here? If I move here, I have to move him once to get into a shooting position. I don't want that.
Affirmative.
Here he could take 2 shots if they come from this area.
Backhand.
Just like all squad sight, when you squad sight Overwatch a gunner, it will not extend to the squad sight. The Overwatch will only trigger within his normal vision. So if they see something over here, he won't Overwatch. Only if they go within his vision range.
Back here. Come. Killing town. I feel, Commander.
So why didn't I reload him? We're gonna reload. Overwatch half, reload half, and the vice versa. And because he has 8 shots in his mag, he's the last one to reload. Now they're down here somewhere, I think. They're down here somewhere. So do we peekaboo out here? This is half cover. This is a much more tricky map than the other ones we've played so far. So we just think about this for a second. We could take the high ground fight in half cover with a smoke grenade. That's definitely a possibility. So who's already spent the grenade? You have.
Moving to position. Hostile spotted.
3 sectoids. Unfortunately, they didn't flank themselves this time. Now, can you see any of them? Oh, you can. Good. Very good. So we're gonna suppress this guy. Nope. So what I could do with Flores is move her back and attempt to lure them into a more disadvantageous position. When they're this spread out, it's difficult to ensure we kill all of them, and also they're out of range of our grenades. But if we lure them closer and into an Overwatch, we might turn the tables, since I can't possibly kill them this turn.
Moving to position. Suppressing target.
Lots of ammo. That's pretty good, the LMG. Or, well, it has its uses, I should say. So she can probably see them from there, which is bad. Don't want to be seen. Want them to
Okay.
come to us.
That's affirmative.
Okay, this is hiding. This is probably also... there's no way they can see they're here.
Heading there now.
It's not gonna happen.
Moving to Overwatch.
Oh. Yeah, you would do that. Sure you would. This is where having a scout is just key, because this guy is probably on Overwatch. He moved from here to here, so there's no way he isn't on Overwatch. Unfortunately, we can't break it. We can sneak around and see it. Maybe. No, we can't even do that. Wonder what's blocking her vision for this guy. Not really sure. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. If I move here, will he see me? No, this rock log is in the way, so this should be safe. Yes. These trees are a little bit in the way, so we'll just change the vision.
I'm on the move.
These two, the plan for these two is that once they crawl further this way, they'll go down on flank, or if they move this way to here, or hopefully here, we'll grenade them up here and get some really easy kills from them.
Headed there now.
So we don't like him trying to side panic us and everything. That's really bad. So what we'll do is we'll move the gunner back.
Let's rock.
He has a good position. High ground Overwatch, Hangana specialty. These two are ready to go down here, and these two are easily concealed, so they'll probably have to move closer to us. And if they don't do anything, well, then you'll get to see the power of LMG assaults. You're in Hangana's sights, Moro. Oof. Oh. That's not a place you want to be. Oh, what's this? Yeah, there's only one Hangana on this team. Yes, this is good. We want him to be here. We don't want him to see our rookies, though. That's really bad. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I should have hungered them. Who the hell can you see? What?
Headed there now.
Oh shit! Oh my god! That was scary. Wow! Guys, we broke the Overwatch. Don't worry. Sal volunteered to break the Overwatch. So what happened there was he saw my gunner move back, so obviously he just followed him, and then he was like, oh, there's a juicy human right here outside of cover. I'm just gonna shoot her. Because I'm so dumb, I didn't consider the fact that this is obviously flanked from here. Now this is why we bring tag armor and not tag vests, because she should be dead right now. Especially with that Overwatch run. Wow. Guys, do what I say, not what I do, especially when I do that. But what this means is that now we have to kill them, or at least incapacitate them, which means suppress this guy and kill the other two this turn, because she's panicked with 1 health. Now, I don't think he can see her. I really don't think so. Or maybe he can, actually. I'm scared of the Mindfray kill. So preferably we can kill them all, but that might be a bit tricky. Well, let's do what we can do, which is to... Now, can he see her? Yeah, he probably can. And there isn't a whole lot I can do about this guy. Now, this hardcover, I want to kill this guy and hopefully also this guy this turn. The reason I take the hardcover here is that it's a corner, which means you can't peek out, which means the vision here is very limited, so if there are more enemies out there, this is the least likely place to attract them. Because I really don't want to fight anything else right now. Now I have to weigh my priorities. I want to kill this guy, and this guy, and this cover. I think this is the time to pray to our Jesus. Solomon, take the wheel.
Grenade out.
Praise Solomon. Now, I'm not sure if Jake Solomon or Iron Jesus is like the leader god, or if they're competing gods, or like a team of gods. I'm not really sure. If anyone knows about this theology, please, write me a message, because I want to say it right. Is it Hangana time? I think it is. This guy is so sick. So yeah, sorry about that. Accidentally pressed the wrong button. What I wanted to do was move the camera down so I could just oogle this guy for a second. He's so incredible. I think Kwame Hangana is gonna be he's obviously the MVP of 2 missions already, but he might be one of the, if I actually pull through this campaign, which I won't if I keep doing this. Sorry, Zhao. My bad. Then this guy is gonna be a big part of it, I feel. So, that aside, let's finish this before I kill more people for no reason. Now this is a bit risky. This could trigger more enemies. So could this?
Moving.
Now I had a feeling I might not be able to see him. That's because she's now our grenadier. In case this person fails the shot, which I think is possible from here. From here down this alleyway. And we get the height. So it's a pretty good chance. If it fails, I'll just nade him. If it fails, Morozova smelled blood. So yeah, I am truly sorry. You have a kill, and you have a kill, and Flores, you don't have one, I'm certain. Did you kill anyone with the nade? Oh yeah, you killed that guy. So Flores, no, Medina is the only one who needs a kill.
I feel, Commander.
Ready to rock.
So yeah, not the greatest engagement. I don't know what is with me in this map. I just make terrible plays on it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's obviously the map's fault, of course. Yeah, you know what, Zhao? Fuck this map. I mean, this is one big bullshit door. Now, where do we move the gunner? Can't really move him anywhere. Oh, right here.
Rolling out.
This way we can see these trees. I'll look from this angle. This way our gunner can see all of this. So he's very, very well positioned to support any firefight that's gonna happen, and he has high cover as well. Now he only has 6 health because I decided to put a tac vest on him. I'm not sure I like that actually. It's a bit squishy for my liking. But since he's a gunner and he's primarily suppressing, he doesn't need high ground. Doesn't matter where you suppress from. It matters where you shoot from. So this position up here, all of this area, is reserved for the people who actually shoot. Which isn't you anymore. You're the grenadier. You're gonna hide. Now before we start moving too rashly, let's set up some sort of position. If I put you here,
Moving to position.
I could scan, but the gunner is a bit far away, so it's not that much more it reveals. Hopefully next turn what I'm gonna do is, this turn I'm probably gonna scan this way instead. So move you here, get you up here again. Or wait, did I mention this? Well, anyway, when someone is this low on health against sectoids, obviously want to move them back because they can get killed by mind fray or any stray damage, but primarily mind fray. You should be afraid of that. But when you're doing the Overwatch thing, it doesn't matter that she has 1 health. So you can take her to the Overwatch and then run back, way back. So we'll pull her back later. And should I put you on the thing here? Yeah, I probably should. Wait, I saw it before. There.
target area now.
Okay. This is a heavy mission, and we've only seen 6 enemies, so there are probably 2 more pods.
Back in.
Covering
I'm on it. Back online.
Again, some people reload, everyone else overwatches. Don't reload everyone in the same turn,
Eyes on the prize.
unless you're really low on ammo. Just take your time. Yes, yes. 1 sectoid pack here and 1 down here. Which seems to indicate that there aren't any drones, but this also indicates that we need to fight something over here. And then I want my gunner to have this position actually. But I don't want to move you yet. So you can scout.
Commander.
Okay, so she sees nothing. We can pull her back. Put the infantry here, which we now know is safe. Then that way the gunner can take the infantry's position. There are a couple of blind spots for the gunner here, but he's gonna be able to suppress and shoot if necessary a lot of stuff. Now you don't have any grenades left, so you're gonna be up
Do
here.
this.
Yeah, you'll be here for now. 1 HE and both nades, okay. Yeah, triggering that early sectoid pack has really put a dent in our consumables, but again, I'd rather just spend the consumables and not lose people than be like, oh well, 2 people died, but hey, I saved a flashbang. We still have plenty of consumables. It's just too bad it's on her. That's one of the few things I liked about the original XCOM system, about on the way inventory worked, was that then you could drop her items and someone else could pick them up. But this is fine. We'll make it work.
Scanning.
Now it sounds like one of them is over here, one of the pods, and the other one is way back here. And obviously we want to fight one at a time. This is a really, really awkward map to assault. It's just this big kill zone in the middle. Let's hope we can draw them into to the gunner.
Heading to that location.
I really wish I brought a sniper on this map. I really do.
On the move. I'm on the move. Moving to position. Scanning.
Yes, over there and there.
What the hell was that?
Probably sectoids. So, since you don't have any consumables, you get the honor of being the first one on point.
Headed there now.
Congratulations, Flores. Well, you also need a kill, by the way. No, wait, no you don't. That's Medina. Should note that.
Heading there now.
I'm rolling.
Get him into a good position now, so he has 2 shots.
Moving.
And do the conga line with the rookies.
Roger that.
And since he has squad side, he can stay a little further behind. Now, one more advantage of putting these things on the gunner with the LMG is that since he can't overwatch when he moves, that's the good time to use one of these consumables. If he has to move, he might as well use the second move for something useful instead of doing this, which I have to do here.
I see you, Commander.
Now, there is a nice concealment spot here, which we might be fortunate enough to get to. If I move here, I might trigger the other pack as well. So let's take it slow.
Solid copy. I'm on the move. I'm rolling. On the move. I've got my eyes on it. What was that sound? Aye, aye, Commander.
Hmm.
I'm on it, Commander. Aye, aye, Commander. Roger that.
You'll have to settle.
Good to go.
Aye, aye. On my way. Here they come.
Nope. Oh god, my old enemy. Oh, thank god, I can suppress him. And you can't see him. Good.
On my way.
Okay. That's certainly interesting. Now that means you have to get the hell out of Dodge. Just...
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Since drones are flying, they usually have the elevation bonus, so he could very easily kill her. I didn't forget about the 2 sectoids, but they need one more turn to set up, whereas the drone is just gonna assault us. I'm gonna say right now, I absolutely hate drones, and I really hate fighting them. The reason for this is that because they're always in the air, they always have the flying target bonus, even when you overwatch. So that means that overwatching against the drone is pointless because you already have less aim for the overwatch, and then on top of that they have 30 defense. You're very rarely gonna hit them. And also when they're flying, good luck grenading them, it's not gonna happen. So you can't just bait them into overwatch. You can't flank them. You can't grenade them. All you can really do is just start a stupid shoot war and just hope that you win the shoot war. Like, drones are like battering rams that are just gonna fly in to support all the sectoids. And it makes them very annoying to fight.
Heading to that location.
Okay, so these two can see the drone. If he flies down here to flank one of them, and yes, he very well so could do that, then I want Overwatch to be ready for him. Because if he flies down here to flank, he's gonna be so close that if 3 people overwatch, it's probably gonna hit. Unfortunately, these two can already see him, so they'll take pointless overwatch fire first. So I'm probably just gonna shoot him instead. Because overwatching is hopeless. Wait, you need the kill. Yes, 1 or 2 damage reduction, 1.5 I think, so 1 rifle is very unlikely to kill him. Although it can happen. It can happen. Now again, with 8 health, he's a pretty tanky guy, he can take it. And they're probably gonna get high ground from up here. I think I'll still hunger him actually, but that leaves you hanging. So what I could do is this.
Pop and smoke.
Just to negate the high ground advantage they're gonna get. There are 2 sectoids still out there.
I feel, Commander.
Should I hunger you? Hell no, it's Hangana! He was born to overwatch. If anyone needs covering fire, it's this guy. Oh, smooth. Come on, Medina. Needed that kill. Well, they said that they were going to make some AI improvements in the next patch, and I really hope that's true, because this is such a hard mission. Now, this tab down here says that I can see both of them, but I can actually only see this guy I'm tapping right now. But it won't tap to this guy. The reason for this is that the way the LMG is coded with the new squad sight is that if you have line of sight on enemies, they will show up down here. Even if you can't hit them with your limited squad sight. That's just a limitation at the engine. So this doesn't mean I can hit both of them, it means he can see both of them. You have to actually go in here to see who you can hit. As it turns out, we can hit the guy who's overwatching with our long-range suppression,
Bring in the pain.
giving us all the time we need. Now this guy has hunkered behind a piece of wood. This is not flanked because he can't see out here. So this is safe. I realize she needs a kill, but there are more enemies. And I would like to just get this over with now. I don't like this mission. I don't like this map. I don't like the way I play.
That's affirmative.
Let's see if I like Flores. I do.
Hostile neutral.
I do. Now you're in high cover. How am I gonna kill you?
Heading to that location.
Move closer. This way we can blow the shit out of you next turn if we have to. And we'll put him into position for some more shots in case this happens. And you just hunger.
Roger that. Scanning. They're starting to lose ground.
Now what's amazing about this is that he can't even use psionic abilities against our gunner. He can't do anything. I can just keep doing this until he runs out of ammo. Which means for 4 turns. So if he couldn't see her, which he can't after this turn, he can't do anything except soak up the Overwatch. He can just sit there and take it. The LMG squad side Overwatch is so good because it negates the advantage that sectoids have in their psionic abilities. Now I could flank him, but it's a bit risky. We might trigger something. And I only have 1 shot, which is also a bit risky. So I'd rather just slowly inch in. This way next turn we have 2 flank shots on him, which should suffice.
Moving to position.
Solid copy.
This way, all the sectoid can do is sit there and be miserable.
Roger. I got my eyes on.
Now he's probably on Overwatch again, so what we're gonna do is just creep forward so we can see him, which is somewhere around here.
Heading to that location.
Okay? Then it's here. Wow, he's tricky. But if he can't see these guys, then he definitely can't see this. Surprise, Medina!
Taken care of.
And again, if she missed, I would then suppress 1 more time, use her to move down here and finish the job. But what I was afraid of was that if I moved down here, he might be able to do some bullshit miracle Jesus Overwatch, so I just wanted to suppress him first, but fortunately it didn't happen. And the bonus is that now these have great positions for Overwatch.
I'm on it, Commander.
Now, I would like to reload this guy, but don't think it's possible. We'll move him here. And again, because she has 2 grenades, she can't go on. She can't go in retirement yet. The sick bay is waiting for you, don't worry. As long as you don't die. As long as she doesn't die, it doesn't matter. Well, it was stupid, but it doesn't matter. Only 1 more group. Let's prepare everyone before we push forward. Obviously, the reason I want him on the high ground isn't so much for the high ground bonus. Well, it's good if they break the suppression, but primarily it's so he has vision of everything. So I want him on
Getting it done.
here.
Double time.
On the move. Let's rock. Reloaded. Back in.
I'm on it.
Doesn't seem like the last group is patrolling. If they were, they would probably have patrolled into us at some point.
Ready to engage.
I feel, Commander. I feel, Commander.
Everyone is fully ready? Oh, they are patrolling.
You hear that?
They are patrolling, but only in this area of the map. Okay. Well, let's see what we find.
Affirmative.
Scanning.
Here, I think. Here, right there somewhere, I think. I think they're right there. I think they're right there. This is probably gonna be pretty easy for them to flank. And if I put her all the way up here, she won't have anywhere to retreat to except this low cover. And I burned the smoke. So let us, instead of that, let's push around this way. She can always retreat into this thing
Moving.
if the need should arise. Okay, so this path she just took is safe.
Heading to that location. Roger. Tracking.
Got it.
Now 5 tiles is actually more than you would think, but it isn't unlimited, so we have to keep pushing him with the team.
Aye aye. Scanning. What was that sound?
Okay, they are patrolling. They are patrolling, so I'm going to try and set up an Overwatch trap.
Position confirmed.
I will leave you here.
That's affirmative.
Yeah, this is good.
Overwatch.
I see 4 animals.
Moving.
I can also retreat her back here.
Solid copy.
So is there a good shoot position from this? I don't think so. But he ain't gonna get no Overwatch back there. I don't think so anyway. I will gamble that he will.
Headed there now.
Now, do we move him forward, or do we just ignore the fact that he can't take the Overwatch? I think they might move somewhere over here, and then he can't see them. So position where you can see both sides. Here.
Overwatch. Scanning. I think I heard something.
Okay.
Overwatch.
There we go.
Damn it. Missed the target.
Missed the target.
All that preparation, and for what? 4 sectoids doing whatever they want. So obviously this is far from ideal. We didn't kill any of them, and now we have 4 of them active. Do they get high ground? No, they don't. Good. Yeah, I can suppress 1, but what's that gonna help me? Now this brings the total number of sectoids up to 14 plus a drone, so I'm going to assume these were the last animals. It's a bit risky to move her forward, but if I hide her here, I can use the grenades next turn. The other 2 are over here somewhere, so they can't shoot her or see her here.
Headed there now.
Yeah, I thought I saw one of them just do something stupid. Now from high cover against 4 animals, this is still a risk, because again 65 is no guarantee. This is still a risk. Now I can suppress 1 of them, that leaves 2 of them to shoot back, with no high ground bonus. It is risky, it definitely is risky. Oh wait. Yeah, you can see him, but you can't shoot him. Remember what I just said? I don't. I guess he's right on the edge there. He can't be far off, so that's actually really bad, because we can't see any of them with the gunner. Now if I hunker you, since she's gonna take fire if I shoot, I might as well not move her out of line of sight, because they'll hit something. And then in that case I might as well not hunker but overwatch, because I don't want this guy to move. This guy right here is pretty easy to flank. Oh, we can actually push really deep. I think I'll put someone here.
I'm on the move.
So don't get me wrong, this is risky business. Definitely.
I'm on it, Commander.
Now what's the alternative plan? Oh, whoops. The alternative is that we pull back and try to lure them into a high ground overwatch. But with all this low cover and all this juicy high cover in here, I don't know if that's good. Because we have two of them in bad positions now. And we have a grenadier in a good position. And we have decent positions all around except for our infantry, who's going to go here, so we can shoot everything. And our gunner, of course, sorry. I think I'll move the gunner over here, actually. So it's not an ideal situation, but it's okay.
Tipping off.
Now actually, now that I think about it, this was a bad move. Because this puts this guy in the flank already, and that means he's probably gonna move even if I overwatch. Then again, an overwatch is more likely to hit than a high cover shot. So let's see what Morozova got for us. It's a good hit. It's very unlikely that they'll heal this guy because he's the rear guy. I think I'll just move here actually. This way I'm pretty sure you can reach them next turn. You overwatch, Hunker of course, you overwatch. Haha, Hunker don't give shit about your psionics, they haven't heard of him. They don't know who's the Psi Master in this group. Oh man, yep, he's gonna be a commander for sure. Look at that science spire. Yeah, he's gonna run. Yeah, that was bad. But at least that means he's not gonna shoot this turn. Or mind fray thingies. He's also gonna run or move. That's a really bad position for him. Please don't panic. Please don't panic. Please, please. Yep. That's the power of the Gupta right there. We can still flank him, but I would have preferred to use my infantry for something else. So this is concealed from these guys over here. So I can move here, chuck a nade, kill his cover, and have 2 shots on him. And I can suppress the last sectoid. Well, I know there's a one that ran off, but the ones I can see.
On it.
So, 69. Just for fun, let's check the pistol. Oh, it's almost the same. But we have 4 shots in the rifle. There's no need to risk it. It happens to even the best Hangana. But I didn't think it would happen to you.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Still, the plan is the same. Place the grenade not on the sectoid. I can't, but even if I could, I wouldn't. I want to place it as close as possible to the center of this wooden thingy, because that's what I'm targeting, not the guy. Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen. So that's bad. It's actually really bad. And I think the last guy is gonna run back. So we definitely want some overwatch.
Heading to that location.
So that's 2 flanks we've wasted. 3 flanks we've wasted. That's really bad. But now we have our LMG in position. Now I could of course suppress this sectoid because I know he isn't going to move, unlike this guy who I know is going to move. The thing is, he can just use psionic abilities, and if I suppress this guy, and I know he's gonna move, then I'm gonna get an opportunist overwatch on him from the gunner. Which could be good. Then I can overwatch her from the other guy who runs back. Overwatch here to keep this guy pinned, and another one here. I like that. Poor little guy.
X-ray locked down.
So much hate. Oh, of course. He's just gonna buff. That's pretty smart. He's low on health, or no, he's not low on health. He's out of position. Please buff this guy.
That all you got?
He's got the... Now he's gonna move. Come on, Chun. Oh my lord. With the Overwatch. I just can't hit these shots today. 70, 70, 69, 70. What does it matter? This is why I love gunners. Because for extended fights like this, especially when they have squad side, even though we're just missing all our good shots, we're still putting a lot of pressure on, and they get 1 or 2 shots a turn. Which is bad, sure, but a lot worse could have happened. I think it's about time we get ballsy. I can flash him, and she's gonna stay concealed. Then we can start moving around here to set up some aggression towards the last guy who's behind here somewhere. And we threaten a flank on this guy. So that's our plan for these two. She also has a flash for the other guy. So what we need is a plan for those over here. Now obviously we can just suppress this guy. We can't blow these things up. I think they are completely indestructible. But what we can do is
On the move.
move you here and reload.
Do this.
Oh, these are just terrible shots. I'm not even gonna bother, I think. No, because if he overwatches, then he still has 2 shots left next turn. Just in case. So I think what I'll do instead is I might steady weapon. Or do I just overwatch? I think I might overwatch, actually.
Cutting the grass.
Yes, 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 thank you. What a display. Shoot your commander. Just because you can't hit flank shots, that's not my fault. You being almost dead, that's my fault. I missed the rookies for from the last mission. God, they were good.
Locked and loaded.
Oh, what the hell do I do with you? Well, he has 8 health. You're suppressed, you're flashed. Is it time to get a little bit ballsy? Move up here and hunker.
I'm on it, Commander.
I think so. Oh, what's this? They really have to do something about this AI. Now this is a little dangerous, but at least he's suppressed. Still dangerous, but he's also got 8 health for a reason. Excellent. And what did I see over there? Was that an Overwatch?
Blasting that target. Need a resupply.
I think it was. What the hell? Who the hell do you see? You what? Here? But this is, I guess if he steps out here and okay, this is a bit of a wonky line of sight, and it's a very dangerous line of sight. He could have Mind Freighter, but I guess because he can step out here and shoot, and he can step out there and shoot, they can technically see each other. Interesting. Right. Well, fortunately nothing happened, but that was definitely not what I expected.
Headed there now.
That's you. Don't care about you. 83. Hangada! What a boss! I even Soylent missed shots now and then, it happens.
That location.
You just don't know how to flank, do you?
Adjusting sights.
Now we know he's gonna move because he's flanked, so he's gonna take a suppression with the opportunist. So what I'm gonna do is move up here and overwatch again, and then move up here. Shooting at high cover targets this early is pointless, but overwatching running sectoid, especially running leaders who can't use low profile when they're out of cover, is pretty good. Also, if the other guy decides to return, we have some overwatch on him.
Aye, aye.
And you run. Run, 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 run. No more chances. Yes, run! Please kill him. Please, please kill him. Yes! This way we save the other overwatch. They only trigger if he doesn't die from that. Do your worst, sectoid. Because I'm pretty sure... Wait, I think... Oh, this is concealment. Okay, so I can't see him. But it looks like he flanked himself again. This is in the way. What about here? Nope.
Back in.
On the move.
So let's play the sneaky game. I can play the sneaky game. Now, of course, hitting here is absolutely impossible, and Mindfray also ruins your grenade range. Now, can you flank me from here? I don't think so, but I don't want to find out. Definitely not from here, though.
Moving.
The reason I leave her out here is if we're lucky, he's not gonna move. He might move here or something like that, but he might just keep using psionic abilities or overwatch her or something, and then we can sneak up on
On the
him.
move.
Yeah, not you.
Solid copy.
And you need to reload.
Rock and roll.
Heading there now.
Let's see what he does. He's definitely moving. Okay. Again, I can't flash him, so that's a really good move on his part.
Heading to that location.
What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna overwatch. Hopefully he's either going to try a shot on her, which, yes, it is risky, but it's less risky than if he shoots her because she has one less health. And if he just stays there, we got easy flanks next turn. If he moves, we'll get the overwatch.
I'm rolling.
Get more people ready for the flank.
Solid copy.
And the reason I want to overwatch him is I don't want him to get close to her, because if he starts getting... I don't really know where he can stand. Here, maybe? No, that's not cover. He could run there, which would be pretty stupid, but because she's mind-frayed, she's helpless. She can't run. And she can't fight back. Yet.
Run now. Scanning.
No, not you. Okay, he can see this area. These are flanked, so he has line of sight on them.
Affirmative.
So I'm a little bit wary of moving there.
Copy that.
Try to get him into position for next turn. If he overwatches, which he might do.
Suppressing fire on target.
Oh, how I love gunners. And I even like the LMG. Now, who was it that can't hit flank shots? That is you. Okay, you can't get one, so... At least someone can.
Chalk up another one.
Thank God. What a nightmare of a mission.
Excavation Mission complete.
Okay, really good. Full promotions. "12 fragments, good.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Let's look at this a little closer. Four kills in your first mission. I know what that means. Absolutely, someone who is this good at breaching stuff and diffusing situations is definitely born to be an assault. So, all in all, that could have been worse. Especially with that terrible misplay I made. Now we've got the cash. So the rest of the money I'm just gonna save for scopes. Scopes are pretty expensive now, but they're absolutely incredible. So any cash we get from now on is just gonna go into those. Now what I've decided to do is put my power plant over here and then make this row and just move one tile here. So we're gonna do this. Then this is gonna be filled up with laboratories, and this down here with workshops. Now the reason for this is that if you cover this area and down here with satellite uplinks, you get exactly 16 satellites. You don't need this extra block, because obviously a block is better because it utilizes the adjacency bonuses completely. But we don't need that here. Now obviously we might not ever get as many uplinks and 16 satellites, and by the time that's relevant we probably have upgraded uplinks and so on, but it's just nice to have some rough sketch of what you're gonna do. So this way I can get the 4 adjacency block with both workshops and laboratories, which is really efficient, and we get power. And then of course this here labs, then this down here, these are just gonna be holes we fill out with alien containment, officer training school, these buildings that are gonna be useful at some point, that can just sit wherever, and eventually we'll tear this down and replace them with one of those buildings. We might put them over here as well, because I doubt I'm gonna need 16 satellites, but we'll see. At least there's a plan. At least there is a plan. Anyway, I think that was it for this. Thanks for sticking around if you stuck around for this long, and I'll see you next time.